Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Fast and Curious, where we simplify the world of investing and finance. In today's video, we are diving into fundamental analysis, the cornerstone of long term investing. And for this, we'll be using an exciting example of Asian Paints, a leader in the Indian paint industry. So, what is fundamental analysis? In simpler terms, it's a method to evaluate a company's true value. It focuses on three key aspects: economic, financial, and qualitative factors. The goal? The goal is to find companies that are undervalued or have strong long-term growth potential. Now, let's take an example of Asian Paint. Did you know it is one of the largest paint manufacturers in India? With consistent revenue growth and a dominant market share, it's a prime candidate for fundamental analysis. So, there are two main components of fundamental analysis. One being the quantitative factor, like financial statements and ratios. So, in this, look at the income statement for revenue and profits, analyze the balance sheet for assets and liabilities, check the cash flow statement for inflows and outflows of cash, and important ratios we should be aware about, like price to earning, which actually defines the valuation metric, debt to equity ratio, which defines the leverage level, ROE, return on equity, which shows how much the company is profitable. Second is the qualitative factor, like the company's business model, the competitive, if the company is having any competitive advantage, how's the management, what is the quality of the management, and the industry trends. So here's how Asian Paints stack up against these factors. So now let's evaluate the quantitative factors. So the revenue of the industry has been 30, for Asian Paint is around 35 crore, which and the P is around currently 46, which indicates that and the industry's average PE for for the paint industry lies in the same range, which says that Asian Paints is currently fairly valued. The ROE is around 31%. That indicates a very strong profitability. Second, if we analyze the qualitative factors, the business model is like it's currently the market leader in decorative paints. The competitive advantage that it has an extensive distribution network and thus have a very strong brand loyalty. The management has a very proven track record of innovation and growth, and also there has been no fraud reported against the key management personnel. So now, what are the steps involved in the fundamental analysis? First, it's to understand the business. What products or services does it offer? Who are its competitors? Then we should analyze the financials. Check for profitability, growth, and stability. Third, we should also evaluate the macro factors, that what are currently the economic condition. So, like assessing the inflation and the interest rates currently. So, if we have to conduct the steps of doing the fundamental analysis of Asian Paints, we'll have to understand its business, that currently in which all sectors the Asian Paints is operating in, what are the key growth metrics for Asian Paint, and what are the key products currently. It's the decorative paints is having a higher market share, or the industrial coating is having a higher market share. Then who are the competitors of Asian Paints? Currently it's Birla Opus, Berger Paints and Nerolac. And how the financials of the Asian Paints, if we just have to quote a number, that the net profit margin for Asian Paints has been consistently about 10%. What are the economic conditions currently? Because the growth for Asian Paints is also linked to the housing and infrastructural development that is being taken up by the government of India. What is the consumption pattern currently in the country? And moreover, some macroeconomic factors like crude oil. If the prices of crude oil are going up, because that's the raw material being used in Asian Paint, and if the raw material prices is going up, then the net profitability might be impacted. So these all factors we should be analyzing in this fundamental analysis. So to make your analysis easier, use tools like Screener, Yahoo, Finance, or Morningstar. So here is the smart tip. Look for consistent growth and low debt. Company compare key ratios to industry benchmark and avoid overvalued stocks by analyzing metrics like PE ratios, etc. For instance, let's take an example for Asian Paint again. For instance, Asian Paint has shown consistent revenue growth with a 15% CAGR over the past 10 years, a low debt to equity ratio below 0.5, and competitive valuations relative to its peers. So currently Asian Paints PE is around 45, which is the industry paint industry's average. So fundamental analysis is a powerful tool to uncover long-term investment opportunities. It takes patience and research, but the reward can be well worth it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. See you in the next video and happy investing. Thank you.